Here we are, and I think we might be. We are live. How you doing, everybody? Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Just setting up my camera. I hope everything is all right for you. Welcome to the show. I'm trying to just center my two little mugs there on the end there. Little logistics. Got to see you over there. How you doing, everybody? And of course, I've got to mute my own computer because I love hearing my own show. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to TWB Traveling with Bruce here on June the 6th, D-Day, the 75th anniversary of the landings at Normandy. Wow, yeah, things have, has the world ever changed since our, grandparents, I guess, landed way back when? Unbelievable. What a world in which we live today. They had no idea what was coming. YouTube showed up and it changed everything. What can I tell you? Welcome to the channel, Traveling with Bruce. I love to talk about cruise ships here, cruise ship vacations, anything to do with cruise ship news and all that type of thing. And love to have you guys visit me every day, Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2 Eastern. We talk cruise ships 6 days a week live on this channel. Welcome one, welcome all. Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, today being Thursday, I will be on the air live tonight for live primetime trivia. So if you've got nothing better to do or you want to get away from some nasty television, come on over and join me at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for live trivia tonight. The questions, I've got them ready to go. A couple of skill testers. We have fun on trivia nights, and join the party. Love to have you come by. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. I'm glad you're here. Here in Creston, where I am, Creston, British Columbia. Not tropical weather at all today. It is rather cool, shall I say. We are about 55 degrees today for the high. And we just got through a shower, so it's a clear, beautiful, clear air, but a bit cool. And we're supposed to have another day like this tomorrow with some odd shower, but then on Saturday it's going to get really nice. We're going to reach the mid 70s, high 70s, and with this rain that we've got coming through here, it should be a pretty nice day. So we'll take that. Let me know how you guys are doing with weather. If you're a regular, of course, you know what to do. Say hi to me, talk to me, tell me what your temperature is today. What's your price of gas in your neighborhood? Let me know about that. Is it dropping at all everywhere? Should be dropping. And if any of you are getting ads before you see this show, let me know what ads you're getting. Who's advertising to you? I'd really like to know in particular, are there any cruise lines advertising to you on my channel? I'd love to know that. If you're new to this channel, if you've never been here before, we love to talk about cruise ships. You can ask me anything you want about going on a cruise. If I can't answer the question, one of my viewers probably can. And let me know where you're watching me from. If you're a newbie, if you're relatively new, say, hey, I'm first time here, or a new subscriber or new viewer, first time in your channel. Tell me where are you watching us from? We will give you a shout out. The gang will welcome you to the party here, and we welcome you aboard the TWB family. Thank you everyone out there who's been really supportive of this channel, just from watching my videos to giving me thumbs ups on my videos or my live streams. Thank you for that. Thank you for those of you who are sharing my videos to friends on Facebook. Those you are sharing my videos to friends through any other social media. I cannot thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Any of you out there know of a vlog or a blogger that would be interested in running my videos, that I don't mind that either. The exposure helps this channel just grow out. I'm very excited about it. Speaking of the growth of the channel, this channel was founded in August 2017. At that time, there were no subscribers, there were no videos, and there was no experience with the host. But here we are now, coming into 20-odd months, 21 months. We just passed 26,000 subscribers yesterday. As of right now, 26,110. Fantastic. 26,110. I am pumped up about that. So thank you for joining the channel, the family, and welcome aboard. Also, a quick shout out for those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook group page on Facebook called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, like you see here. Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. If you want to hang out with this gang between shows, between my live shows, a lot of us are there, and there are a whole bunch of wonderful people who have been posting photos and videos of their trips on cruises on the Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce. Just ask to join the page, look it up on Facebook. ask to join the page, and I'll let you in. I run the site, so you can come on by. That would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Let's see, Edward Kane. Hello, we can't hear you. How can that be that you cannot hear me? Let's see if I can make anything work, make anything happen. Is this making any difference to anyone? Please let me know. Do others of you have problems with the technicals today? Please let me know. I'll keep an eye open on these messages here as they're coming through. Can you hear me out there, people? I brought the camera in a little closer. Maybe that'll do it. And we'll see. Still too low. Your audio's low, Bruce, says Robert. I hear you fine, says Say So. Sound is low today. This is the one beef I've got with my iPad. I love this big-ass iPad, but its ability to pick up the signal, the voicing, is just not so great. I'm kind of looking at myself. If you've noticed me doing this, looking over here, it's me looking at myself. Breaking up volume still low. Thank you, Peter Heckema. It's a little better, says Sheila. I'm doing all I can. I'm trying to shimmy myself right in front of the camera here so that you can see me sort of properly, but I also want to get my projection of my voice to you as best as possible. So let me know. Very low sounds, muffled, better now, thank you. Very good, Megan, thank you for that. Likes to check himself out. It's a habit, I can't help it, you know. On my computer, the camera's at the top. And so I'm just down below it. Where on my iPad, I'm at the bottom, and I'm laying this thing sideways, like I'm laying it like this, and my camera is right here. You see this? That's what it's for my iPad, just in a larger sense. So I'm supposed to look at this dot all the time, which is really rather boring, but I see myself just over here, hi, but then I don't see myself looking at myself because I'm looking away, and you notice what I'm looking at. So sorry about that. Anyway, I'm trying to fight the sound demons and the little dot demons and try to focus on you guys rather than on myself. It used to be a lot easier. It's not that easy anymore. What can I say? The advantage of using this unit is it's such a beautiful picture. It's such a high quality resolution, 4K. You get a real nice picture. I'm looking at my computer over here. Forgive me for looking now. I'm looking at my own computer, and the picture looks great on the computer. It always looks good on my phone. I mean, you can see, I can see how clear this is. You can probably see how clear this picture is just, you know, here. But on my computer over here, oh, it's beautiful. So I want to give you the best I can give you with what technology I have. I don't have a camera right now that I can utilize. That is on my to-do list. I need a new Canon. My old one burned out quite a while ago, so I'm down to limited technology to give you the best I can give you. I am plotting a trip to Coeur d'Alene this weekend, and I am plotting the acquisition of a microphone, and the hope is that the microphone will be on my shirt, and then this should solve our sound problem. It's going to have to work with the iPad, the phone, and my computer. So I've got so much to do, so much to acquire, and so little money to do it. So bear with me, folks. It's getting better all the time, but you know, what can I say? One step at a time. News today. The news today has to do with a couple things that have been going on lately. Number one story, Cuba. I can't wait for this to be over, but it's not going to be over for a while because it was a traumatic week for cruisers when they found out that, oh my gosh, you mean that with the stroke of a pen, that guy can just stop all cruises to Cuba? Yes, he can. He's the President of the United States. He can do that with the stroke of a pen. Surprise, surprise, cruisers of the world. Cuba has been canceled. Amazing. I noticed a couple things. Of course, I have mentioned to you on the last broadcast, and I've also put a video together about this, that cruise lines have already come up with compensation offers, and they've already come up with news announcements as to what they're going to do. The first thing they're going to do is not go to Cuba at all immediately. The second thing they're going to do is to take you to alternative ports and offer cruisers a partial credit or discount or that type of thing, or the right to cancel out without penalty or to rebook something else. What I've kind of mentioned on a live stream here, but I may not have got into much detail yet, but I'll go into a little more detail today, is that The other thing the cruise lines have done is they allocated basically their oldest cruise ships to the Cuba market. If you have noticed, whenever you looked up a trip to go to Cuba, you looked at the ship available to take you to Cuba, you probably noticed the age of the ship, the look of the ship, how there aren't as many balconies on some of these vessels. In some cases, there are no balconies at all. These are the oldest ships in the fleet for Norwegian, for Royal Caribbean, for Carnival. They're smaller than the big behemoths that they've been launching. They don't have the same amenities. But you probably noticed one other little ditty about Cuba. You've probably noticed how expensive it has been to try to go to Cuba, even on a 25-year-old vessel, or whatever the age of the thing is. 25-year-old vessel, we're asking for top dollar. And the reason was, I guess, they were figuring, well, no one else is going to take a 6,000 passenger ship to Cuba, so you're not going to overflood the market. The port can only handle smaller ships anyway, and so there's a limited number of ships that can go at this point in time, and so they're taking advantage of the travelers for the last year and a half, 2 years. They've been charging top dollar to go to Cuba. Now, Cuba itself, look, the country of Cuba needs every dime it can get. It is in tough shape. It's been in tough shape for a long time. The ports in Cuba, the terminals were in pretty rough shape. They put a lot of dough into that. They had to recover that, and so there was, I believe, a $75 per head port charge built into your fare to help the Cuban government raise enough money to rebuild the terminals and expand the port. They wanted to expand the port to handle more than 1 or 2 ships a day. They wanted to expand the port to be able to extend the dock, the pier, so they could handle larger, more modern ships. They were interested in 4,000 and 5,000 passengers per ship coming on in, but that's not going to happen now. I am also under the impression that say, Rob, I'm sorry about this, Hamilton. Sorry, Rob, about my volume. I'm under the impression that the country is going to nix the deal it had with Global Ports Holdings. That was the company that was going to build out their port. I think it was a major multi-million-dollar deal. That might be dead now. That might not be going ahead because of this cruise cancellation. I'm not sure. We're going to find out sooner or later. Let me just check other messages here while I'm coming through here. Just 1 second. Oh, I got to come all the way up to the front here. Sorry, folks. Okay. Anyone else having trouble hearing me now? I mean, is it almost all of you or most of you okay? Can you let me know? I got 80 of you watching right now. Volume's really, really low, says Rob Hamilton. Linda Lou saying hi, Bonnie. Hi there, Bonnie. Let's go. Put iPad settings and put sound on nightclub. I don't know if I can do anything like this. Let me check one little thing over here on my computer. I'm not sure if I can change any of the settings over here. I'm just going to take a little peek right now at all of these buttons. I don't know if my computer will let me do anything. Hang on, people. I'm looking over here. I don't see anything here where I can make adjustments to my telecast. Nothing I can do there. And then on the iPad itself, one moment here, a little low, says Brian. Thank you, Brian, for that. No, that's just that. And let's go here to here, and that would be chat. Okay, and then we've got that is the camera thingy over there, and there's that little thingy over there. I got that thingy over there. I'm not showing, sorry folks, forgive me for using my finger in front of my own lens here. I am looking for any way I can adjust anything on this iPad for you. And there are no adjustments apparently available here that I can see whatsoever that allow me to make any kind of adjustments. I've got my volume up all the way. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever. I have moved the unit closer to me. I'll try it even closer as I'm talking into the unit itself, and I'm just hoping that you can hear me okay. This is extremely frustrating to say the least. Anyway, what can I say? Sheila, he can take his little ship and wave it around. Everything's good. You guys kill me. Okay, so anyway, on the old Cuba front, Cuba's, I don't know if they're going to go ahead with the advancement of their redoing of their port. I really don't know. Okay, other news or other trends. Do not be surprised now that this has happened, this cancellation has happened to Cuba. Do not be surprised that, first of all, we have 2 years to go in the term before the elections. Even if a new president comes in and wants to immediately reverse the policy, that won't happen for at least a year into anyone's presidency. It might not happen until year 3 of the next president, because it could be such a political football, which it always is and always has been. I don't know where this is going to go. So do look for this. Here's what I'm trying to get at. Do look for the very strong likelihood that Carnival, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean will likely either retire these ships that they've been using to these ports, or sell them off, or demote them. So they might take, you might find that a Royal Caribbean ship becomes a Pullman tour ship. You might find that the Carnival ship joins another cruise line entirely. You might find that Norwegian may sell off the ships they've been using to go into Cuba. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I have a sneaky suspicion that might be happening. Now, I did read this morning that Royal Caribbean announced that 3% of all of its business went to Cuba. Out of all of the cruises they have, all the passengers they have, 3% went to Cuba. They are expecting a 25 to 35% hit on their earnings per share because of the lack of business. Now, they are obviously offering passengers the right to shift cruises, change cruises, they're giving them credits, but they're also stepping in to say, look, if you were coming down here 2 weeks from now to go on a cruise, you booked your flight, you don't want to come now, you're going to cancel, you've got a cancellation fee, they're going to step in to pay for this. So this is going to cost them money. There's no question that the cruise lines are going to take a financial hit for this change. And going forward, the itineraries going forward, these ships will not be able to charge the top dollar they've been charging to go to Havana. That's out now. So now these 4, 5, 6 ships now are going to barely make any money at all. They may actually be losing money, because if you're going to take a 25-year-old cruise ship to Coco Key, paradise, a perfect day at Coco Key, you have a choice to go on the Mariner of the Seas, the Symphony of the Seas, or the Empress of the Seas, or Grandeur of the Seas. Which one are you going to take? You're going on the new ship. You're not going on the old ship. Even if they give you a better deal, a lower price, I doubt you'll take that deal. You'll pay a little more and go on the brand new ship with all the bells and whistles. And so these older ships are in trouble. They're now in financial trouble because their cash cow port, the cash cow of Cuba, is closed, and there is no other port that will be able to generate this kind of revenue on behalf of the cruise lines that I'm aware of. I do not know. So it could well be that the 3 biggies, the major cruise lines, may end up dumping these vessels, and within a year they may be announcing, goodbye to the so-and-so or goodbye to the such and such ship. So we'll have to see how that all plays itself out. So that's a bit of news on Cuba today. Nothing earth-shattering. It's just, some more information, and that's what's going on, all right? Other info I wanted to mention with you today. I wanted to talk to you about trends, cruising trends. This year, 2019, is the first year that baby boomers will be outnumbered by millennials. The numbers are in the 70, 71 million range right now for both groups. As each day goes by, the older baby boomers are leaving us because they've decided to go elsewhere, like in heaven or the other direction. And the millennials are younger, and they're not dying off as fast as the baby boomers are. I'm a young baby boomer. I'm 63, 64, whatever I am. The older baby boomers are 75, 77 from 1945 and forward. So born in 45 and forward. So this is the first year that millennials will overtake the number of baby boomers. And in the next 10 years, the difference will be dramatic as baby boomer populations really drop off and the millennials the spread will just become massive. Cruise liners have already figured this out. They already know. They're already thinking 30 years ahead of us, 20 years ahead of us, 10 years ahead of us. And you'll have noticed that virtually, practically every single cruise ship that's brand new coming out of a shipbuilding yard have got features on them that are way advanced over ships from 15 years ago. Stuff like Wi-Fi for the entire ship, wireless Wi-Fi on the entire ship with limitless numbers of devices that you can use is now being offered. They're now looking at setting up Wi-Fi packages that will allow people to conduct business on their ships because they know, the cruise lines know that the millennials, a certain number of millennials, they're self-employed. And they might be a YouTuber, for example. They might be like 59 and they're a YouTuber. I'm 64, but so anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, they might be a 35-year-old YouTuber, 40-year-old YouTuber. They will want to keep working when they're on the ship, no matter what their trade is, whether they're running cruise ship videos or whether they're talking about, U.S. history. It doesn't matter what the YouTuber does. They're going to be working on their holidays. Accountants and lawyers and millennial professionals, let's say, more and more are working remotely, and they can never escape their boss. They cannot escape the boss, and so they must take their laptop with them, their iPad, their iPhone, and of course iPhones in the next 5 years will be 5 times more powerful than they are now, 10 times more powerful than they are now, able to do even more functions, and more people will be working off of their iPhones or tablets rather than even laptops. Laptops might become obsolete because of their bulkiness. Crazy. So cruise liners, they know this. They have got to install the kind of capability for communication anywhere on the planet with all the satellites that are up there now to handle high-speed streaming internet. And as fast as it can go, the better. You'll attract more millennials. If you don't have it as a cruise line, you're not going to attract all the millennials. You'll still get a percentage of millennials who will say, I'm not taking my laptop with me. I'm not taking my tablet with me. I'll take my phone with me, but only for an emergency. I'm locking it in the vault in my room. I don't want anything to do with it. That will become a minority of cruisers, an absolute slim, slight little minority number. It won't even matter. Majority of people on cruise ships will literally be carrying their phones with them wherever they go, or I think it'll all be on the wrist. The Apple Watch that we saw come out, 8 years ago now, that is going to become so sophisticated, so powerful, it'll be more powerful than this, or as powerful as this, and you're going to have a lot of millennials depending on this. And speaking of the watch, I suspect that when you check in as a millennial the next 5-10 years into the cruise line, you'll come to the terminal, you'll be pre-checked in through your device already from home, and when you get to the terminal, you'll just swipe your wrist with your image, you'll look into the camera, and that's how you check in on a cruise ship. You're not even going to have paperwork anymore to get on or off the ship. Now, your passport, that's another matter. I cannot speak on behalf of governments and how paperless they're going to become. You may still have to have that document in your hand, but eventually, even the passport won't even be a document anymore. It'll all be biometric? Biometric. It'll all be biometric. Anyway, that's coming. Other things that are happening on cruise ships, we're beginning to see it already, but you're going to see an acceleration and a mega move in this direction. You're going to start seeing basically what they're referring to as onboard learning experiences becoming a standard thing on a cruise ship. So I could use the word seminars, but that is baby boomer talk. I'm talking more like seminars, yeah, but it'll be kind of a combination virtual reality seminar, wellness seminars where you'll be in the workout area and you'll be with a class of 28 people, let's say 20 of you together with an instructor, and you're going to learn all about wellness from looking after yourself, from eating. You're going to take cooking classes on board. You're going to learn a lot of stress techniques, how to handle and battle stress. It just goes on and on and on. There's going to be a full-blown, these cruises are going to become lifestyle enhancers, lifestyle coaching. I wouldn't be surprised if you even go on cruises and you will begin to meet specialists on board ships that are there for one-on-one career counseling, because you don't work in an office. You're on your own. You're a remote employee, and you need guidance for your business, for yourself. You're gonna find that cruise lines are going to cater to what the millennials really are after and what they're in need of. Now, they're trying to get a younger crowd on board, so we're talking about cruisers in that 35 to 45 year age and up. But of course, as time goes on, millennials will become 60 and 70-year-olds as well. Hate to break it to you guys, but it's going to happen. Just like it happened to the baby boomers. No baby boomer when they were 20 years old was thinking about becoming 60, and yet here we are trying to defy the odds, saying 60 is the new 40. You're 60. It's over. The other area that I think is definitely happening here, an area that the cruise lines are shifting to, women cruisers. More female cruisers are going on cruise ships without the guys. Whether it's solo traveling. Oh, Bonnie, thank you so much. God bless you, Bonnie, for the microphone. Thank you. Thank you. I'll steer that to the microphone. Thank you for your donation. More female travelers are going to be on cruise ships than ever before, either on their own or in as couples, as friends, or as groups. I know that my wife loves to get away with some of her girlfriends for a weekend blow-off where it's just the gals and they can talk about their deadbeat husbands. They love that sort of thing. But there are more and more women out there who are now going to take cruises on their own, because it is no longer going to be, it's long gone. I'm going to say this. There was a time, all right? There was a time where a woman traveling on her own was a social no-no, depending on what country you're from and what society you're from. On cruise ships, it was almost unheard of that there would be a woman alone on a cruise ship. Now, who's that? Brittany, thank you for the microphone fund. Thank you. You guys are great. There was a time where a woman, there was no way, it was almost impossible that a woman would be on her own on a ship, especially transatlantic type travel, unless it was family emergency or what have you. But in the last, 10, 15 years on cruise ships, it's completely changed. And going forward, the cruise lines will be targeting women. They're going to specifically target women on their own to come onto cruises, whether they have solo cabins or they're going to go after females to come as a pair or as a foursome, as an eightsome, as a group of 10. There's going to be a lot of that. I think we're going to see way more women than men. That percentage ratio is going to swing a little towards the female side. It's just my hunch. The wellness cruises, the Pilates, the entire focus on self-empowerment, career advancement, just advice, that type of thing. I think this is an area that's coming, and the fact that the gals are not in, they're going to want to be on a cruise ship, whether they're with a boyfriend or not, or with a husband or not. They're going to go, and I think that's going to become more common. Anyway, we'll find out. That's just my my little trend discussion for the day of where I see cruising heading, the direction it's going, what's coming up. It will be very interesting, to say the least, especially the artificial intelligence side of things. There's a lot coming there. Cruise ships are going to be so different in the next 20 years. We as boomers, we won't believe it. My mother and father, if my dad were here today, he'd be looking at these new cruise ships. He'd be shaking his head going, I can't believe it. This is unbelievable. But then he would also be shaking his head that his son is a YouTuber, and as a YouTuber, he could actually go on a cruise ship and do what he's doing here at his house. That would blow him away as well. And as shocked as he would be about what's happening now, I think I will be 20 years hence if I'm around to comprehend it. I don't even know if I'll understand it in 20 years or not. Anyway, there's that. All right, so there you go. A couple of thoughts from yours truly. Love to get your thoughts on my topic today, or love to get any questions from you about what I'm talking about. Bonnie and Brittany, thank you for your microphone contribution to my channel. I hadn't. It hadn't even occurred to me to do anything like that, but yes, I do definitely want to do something about the sound. We've got to improve that. This is just ridiculous. The sound is just not good, and I'm not happy with you're not being happy with the quality. All right. I love you, Sylvan. I love that comment. I'm into wellness, but a drink in each hand. I want to say hi to who has come in so far. So let me pop in here. Let me quickly say hello to who's here. I've got Douglas West here. Vivian is here. Thank you, Viv, for coming by. I hear you have a new tablet, I think. Welcome. Tom Henry is here. Welcome, Tom. Kelly Haston is here. Who have I got? Linda Lou is here. Welcome. She saw a deal June 29th, sailing to Anchorage to Vancouver, $399 on a balcony on Royal Princess. And this is the thing, you can find these deals. The problem is that you got to get to Anchorage, and sometimes that can be expensive. But on the other hand, if you've got 2 weeks of time, go up to Anchorage first on the first leg of that cruise, and then take the second leg. The first leg might be $100 more, but so what? Average it out at $450 each direction. You got her made. It's a lovely way to go with the balcony. Who else have I got? Vivian, Linda Lou, Kelly, welcome all. Sheila's here. Brittany Lockwood, as I said, she is here. Duncan N, welcome. Sheila, who else have I got? Edward Kane, welcome. Gregory Toomer, welcome, sir. Alan Carter's here. Jeanette Smith, still in Texas. Hi, Jeanette. Kurt Brunson from New York is here. Stephen G is saying, turn up the volume. I'm yelling as loud as I can. There's nothing else I can do. Is my volume broken? He wants to know. Celestial Cruises was, Cat Rose said, was on. Interesting. Sylvan was saying here, hi Bruce, 89 Delray Beach, sunny. I got a cigar. I got a rum handy. Please hit the thumbs up for Bruce, subscribe and hit the notify button. Grilled shrimp kebabs and veggie kebabs for dinner. Nice. 42 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys for that, and 76 of you watching. Thank you guys so much. I've gone deaf again, says Vivian. I can't hear him. Oh no. Edward Kane, I can't hear you. SFL Spotter, hi Sheila. Dimitri, I can't hear you either. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. Maurice, hello Bruce. Adventures of David and Aaron, welcome guys to the show. Oh, Danny boy, hello from Illinois, where the temperature is 82 degrees and gas is $2.76 a gallon. Me and names. Yeah, Bruce and the names. Edward Kane. Okay, gotta go if Bruce is sleeping on the sound. Nice shirt, quite colorful. One San Juan 60 is here. Adventures of David, we can't hear you either. This is so frustrating. We Are the Gutmans, first timer. Welcome, We Are the Gutmans. You're coming in whispering on my phone, says Kirk. Douglas West, Let's Go Blues. Chip Inglis, sound very low. Edward Kane, bet how long it takes him to look at the right to see that no one can hear him. Yeah, it took me a while, but I did it. I've moved it in. I'm under the impression it's better now. I'm hoping it's better now. Maurice Martins, welcome. Peter Montner, welcome. From Kingston, Ontario, we're experiencing the first real day of spring in days, about 18 degrees Celsius, 65 or so. Finally, Peter, unbelievable. What a cool spring we've had. We need heat. Speak up, Sonny. Grandpa can't hear you, says Sylvan. Who else? Megan Hather, I'm here. Meeting was canceled. Edward Kane, hello. We can't hear you. Oh my gosh. Gas is almost $3.99 a gallon, says David. And Aaron, Robert Scott, your audio is low. I hear you fine, says Say So. Let's see. I'm catching up on these messages now. Peter, hi Bruce. Great picture, but breaking up. Volume still low. 92 Tarpon Springs. My sign in the ad was for CBS All Access. Gas is now $2.42 in the area, but I've seen it as low as $2.37. Right on. Brittany, I had issues with my computer, but I can hear you a little better on my phone. Sheila, a little better. I had to turn my TV all the way up, says Oh Danny Boy. Adventures, very low sounds, muffled. Better now, thank you, Sheila. Bruce likes to check himself out. Yeah, well, you know, I gotta see how I'm looking. I'm gonna try one more little adjustment. I don't know if this will work. Hang on, I'm gonna try one more thing. I don't know if this will work. I'm worried about things falling down. Hang on, people. Hang on. I'm gonna try this to see if this at all does anything. I have no idea. Let me know. I'm doing all I can with what little I have. Alrighty, let's move on. It's better now that you're closer with the comments coming in. Hi, Bruce and gang from Donnell. I can hear you fine, Bruce. No problem from across the pond. Thank you, sir. Camille, sounds fine to me now. Hi, Donnell. Congratulations on 26,000 subs. Thank you, Robert. Duncan, there's an update for Apple today, but you sound great to me. It's so nice here today, says Megan. That would be in Mirabel in Montreal area. Welcome, Donnell. Hi, Viv. Glad to see you here today. We missed you yesterday. Ronald Tucker. Hi, Bruce and all the people in the room from Montreal. Nice and warm today. Peter Heckema, I think you'll have to get off wireless to avoid the breakup problems. You really have to be hardwired in. Too bad you cannot do that on an iPad. You got to go back to that PC. Picture looks really great, says Sheila. Vivian, oh, Bruce, you are lovely. Laughing out loud. It's better, Bruce. Still very low volume, says Edward. Duncan, put iPad settings and put sound mic on nightclub. No idea how to do that while I'm live in the middle of a show. I have no idea how to do this. I'm afraid to touch a single button to screw it all up. Let's see here. Who else have I got? Let's see. Linda Lou. This is one of the reasons I never booked on Cuba. I like the newer ship, so I've never bothered booking on Cuba. Rob Hamilton, Bruce, your volume is really low today. Bonnie, Ponant Cruises, I've seen their ads on your channel. Very good. Brittany, no problems hearing you. Kirk, the volume got better. Oh, good. Sound is okay. Turned up on my laptop. Alan Carter, I'm okay. Rollins, sounds very low. Tony Ecker, hi, Bruce from Texas. Tony, how are you? Steve Bartley, it's low, but I can hear. A little low, says Brian Hall. Adventures, low sound. Sylvan, are you proficient in sign language? No. Donnell, hi, Brittany, have no problem hearing Bruce either. Duncan N, when I checked on going to a Cuba cruise, the port fee were $120 you had to pay for, and shore excursions $150. Exactly. It's other problems I heard about Cuba were that not only were the port charges high, but you had to buy a tour and they were expensive. And so you add it up, you're paying top dollar to see Havana. And for a lot of folks, it wasn't worth it. For some people, it's priceless. It all depends on your heritage. And that's just the way it is. Hi, Sherry Awesome. Hi, Bruce. Shawana's Creative Circle. Hi there. Sheila saying, laughing out loud with Sylvan. Donald Shapiro. Talk closer to the equipment like you are. I'm doing the best I can. Hello, everybody from Sherry. San Juan 60. When you are not facing the other way, it's better. Hi, Bruce. New to this channel. Welcome on. Welcome on San Juan 60 to the show. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the channel. Brittany, hi there, Sherry. All right, let's move. Sethmo 38, everything is good. Sheila, he can take his little ship and wave it around. These are comments from a while ago, I know. Let's see here. Who else have I got here? Sylvan, darn, the landscaping crew is mowing the grass. I'll finish my cigar and move inside. Let's see. Stop shouting, Bruce. My ears are hurting. Tom Henry, volume is bad on TV and on the phone. You suck no matter what. You're terrible today. Oh my God, that's terrible. Seth Mo, you're fine on my phone, man. You're great. Bonnie Bergstein, I can hear you great. No problem at all. What happened to the laptop? It's right here, but it doesn't have as good a photo, as good as picture. I thought I was doing better with this iPad. I really did. Brittany, Royal Caribbean was smart to have only an old ship like that and a small percentage of their cruisers. Seth Mo, we got a $400 per stateroom onboard credit for MSC Cruise in July. That's because of the Cuba thing. I like Bruce's radio voice. He talks low. Brittany, I think it is pretty sad that Royal Caribbean will be losing money because of Cuba. Yeah. Dave Elner, hello, TWB family. Back. We are back from our Oasis of the Seas cruise from Barcelona. 86 degrees on Long Island, New York, $2.75 a gallon for regular gas. Welcome, Dave. How was your cruise? It looked, I think you posted a bunch of photos on my page. Looked pretty darn good. Let's see here. Hope you had a great cruise, says Sheila too. Linda Lou, laughing out loud. Cruise with us. Howdy, guys from Texas. Welcome, guys. Nobby, Lempy, Strang. I can hear well even at low volume setting. Thank you for Nobby. Donnell, hi Tom. Brittany, I am surprised that the millennials are going to overtake the baby boomers. Not only in the number of cruisers, in life, in all human life. They're taking over. That's what's going on here. Let's see here. I made baby boomer by 15 days, says Tom Henry. Right on, right on. Okay, who else have I got here? Vivian, Sheila, about the late 40s onwards. I'm not sure what that means. Hello from Central California coast. Sheila says Nobby. Let's go. John Lennon. No, Lon Jenin. That's into Lon Jenin. Google. Let's see here. So they could change the world from page one. Okay, John, Alon, welcome, Alon. Sheila, near East Coast here. Sylvan, oh good, I am a young baby boomer, 64. Best news I've had all day. Thanks, Bruce. Oh my gosh, baby boomers from 46 to 64. If you were born in 1946 to 64, you're a boomer. I'm a 1955 boomer, so there are boomers 9 years older than I am, 73 or so, I guess is the age of the older boomers. Let's see. Who else have I got here? Let me go through here. More comments, more people coming in. Let's go here. Peter, I checked the Costco website. They don't have any webcams. They also check Staples. They have several on sale from 25 to 35 bucks. I'm sending you the money for a new webcam. Check PayPal. Oh, you are unbelievable, Peter. You're just unbelievable. Thank you so much. You guys are unbelievable. Hello, TWB, says John LeBeau. Hey, Linda, Lou, and Vivian. Thank you, John. Welcome, John. Kirk Brunson, I'm a Generation X. That's right, you probably are. Angela Rank, turn your volume up, please, Bruce. Yeah, as if I didn't know. Let's see. I don't know if I like seminars, says Sheila. Let's go here. Just kind of catch up. Catching up with everybody. Again, Bonnie, thank you for your $19.99 super chat today. Thank you very much. Gym and Water, Sheila, more fun available for the rest of us. Seminars are fine, but I want relaxation, drinking, and food, says Kirk. Brittany, thank you for your $2 super chat. Alrighty, here we are. Let's go. Megan, hot dogs. Peter Montner, I wonder if they could bring back, for example, the automat that existed in New York City. This would be great on a cruise line. Just thought of what you said. The single traveler includes men. Yeah, I could be. Let's go here. Who else have I got here? Gym and Water. Yep, we are aboard to enjoy the pool, sun, food, and drink, Sheila. Linda Lou, yes, more women are solo because women outlive men. That is correct, Linda Lou. That is absolutely correct. Let's see. Sylvan, I'm into wellness, good food, and a drink in each hand. Well, never. It's never mind dancing around your handbag, hobbling about my wheelie walker. I love you, Vivian. Sandra Conklin. Hi, all. Hugs to everybody. Hi, Sandra. Maurice Martins, take a few more drinks. Be all right. Is Roger here? I love doing this stuff. Cheers to you from the TWB family from Creston, British Columbia. And cheers to you from TWB. I hope you can see that okay. Traveling with Bruce, my latest shirt acquisition. I love this logo. Welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for all your support and helping me get a mic and a camera. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Vivian, I'm not reading that comment. I am not going to read it. Everyone else can read it. It looks like they did, but I'm not reading that comment. Oh my goodness. I cannot go there. Oh, Anthony Potts. Hello, Bruce from Denton. Anthony, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here, buddy. You're bailing me out. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Everyone's talking about knobby knees all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening. I think Vivian took over the show. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What else is going on? Bonnie, Bruce, there is a YouTube tutorial how to fix the sound on the iPad. It's easy. Oh, sure it is. It's so easy if you know how to do it. Oh my God. I'll try. I got to get a new microphone. Get the new mic. I'm getting a mic. Sandra Kolb, hello from Philadelphia. It's 82 degrees. Switch to TV sound, still muffled. Picture blurry because St. Bernard is on my lap. One Son 160. I'm a new subscriber. Here, Bruce. I love your trends. Thank you, new subscriber. Thank you, San 160. Gregory, I think a lot more single women than men in the United States. That's probably why more women are cruising. Yes, I believe it. Susan R. Sorry, I'm late. I was wondering why you were so close. I can hear you. Nightclub and disco lights, says Sheila. There you go. Oh my gosh. A huge lap puppy, says Cat Rose. The sound is perfect, says Tanya Smith. The sound is perfect. Gosh. Okay. Nurse Nancy. Hi there, everybody. Hi, Nurse Nancy. Vicky Hart. Hi, all. Cool Jazz. Hello, Nurse Nancy. Tom Henry. I got to drive Cool and the gang years ago. Although I tripped over a traffic cone at 4 a.m. when waiting for them, was hurting. Oh, Tom, you fall down too much. You just do. It's terrible. Let's see. Oh my gosh. My Apple Watch cost me a lot on my Alaskan cruise. I had the roaming on, says Bonnie Bergstein. Oh my gosh, Bonnie. Debbie, smoke ball commercial. What is that? I think it is internet program. That's really weird. Welcome, Debbie. D&G. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? How are you? It's Gregory here. Welcome, D&G, to the show. I hope you can hear me okay. Been having complaints all day about the volume. There goes Tom falling again, says Cruel Jazz. That's right, he's falling again. Oh no. You don't want to know how he tripped on the. You don't want to know how he tripped, Sheila. You don't want to know. It can't be a good answer. It can't be a good answer. David Elner, no problem with the sound, Bruce. You're all good. Thank you. Who is Bryce? Laugh out loud, DIG. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I bet it does, Cat Rose. I deleted that, Tom Henry. Debbie, hi everyone. Late as usual. I see you. I hear you just fine, Bruce. I miss logo on your shirt. Oh, here we are. Here's the logo on my shirt today. Traveling with Bruce. I hope you can see that. I gotta hold it way up here. Traveling with Bruce. Isn't that great? I love that logo. It's fantastic. D&G, hi there, Sheila. Bobby Harrell, howdy from San Antonio. Debbie Manuel, hi Linda Lou, hope you're well. We're missing Paul Wilgus today, says Linda Lou. That's right. You see, if you become a regular of this show and you don't show up, everyone is where's Paul? Where's Debbie? Where's John? Where's Viv? Where's Tom? You can't miss. Once you come into this family, you better show up or the gang will start talking about you behind your back. You got to be careful. Got to protect your reputation. Bonnie says, a cruise is a stress reducer. I don't need a class or a course on how to do that. Well, you're an expert, Bonnie. You're an expert, but there are so many who aren't. I guess that's the problem there. D&G, on the break at work, it's been hot, but it cooled off a little bit. Right on, D&G. Jeez. Let's see. Millennials will be majority voters in 2020. That is right. That is right. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and all. Greensboro. I heard Bruce say 60 is not the new 40. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm 62. I feel like 42, and I look hot. There you go. Right on, girl. Way to go. Way to go. Oh, my gosh. Maybe a photography class, Kent Rose is saying that. Would be an idea for ships. I agree. Sheila, I'm 54. I think I'm 21. I'm 64. I think I'm 17. I'll tell you that. But I can't walk like a 17-year-old. I'll tell you that right now. Jeffrey, how's it going today? It's been a trial and tribulation show, Jeffrey. Let me tell you, but I got 55 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. I got 60 folks watching me live right now. Thank you for that. It's wonderful. I'm on tonight, 8 o'clock for trivia, by the way. I'm on for 8 o'clock for trivia. It is now 2:48, so it's 5:48. So I'm, a couple hours, 3 hours. Be here or be square. Okay, I'm a boomer too, says Debbie. Right on. I'm 63. I feel like I'm 102, says Bonnie. Hey, Mick Shiggity Pilot, how you doing? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Vivian, says Sylvia. Sylvan Forrest, 64 is the new 21. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Right on, buddy. Sticking by that. Right on. Nurse Nancy, if this keeps up, I'll be 16, Sheila says. Vivian, oh, Mick Shiggity Pilot is back. He's back. Sheila, oh no, Bonnie. Well, some days I do feel older. No new T-shirts till we have a good microphone. There you go. I hear ya. Mick Shiggity Pilot, going on the NCL Joy in March. How is the port of LA? Well, it's functional. But if you're going to be in LA for the day, I'm not sure how long you're there for. I'm assuming it's the end of your trip. So you got Los Angeles, you got everything LA. There's everything to do in LA. But if you only had 6 hours, like in one day, 6 hours, I would recommend some kind of a tour and get all in that you can. But you know, you don't have enough time to go to Disneyland. You don't have enough time to do Disney World. You know, you might do a tour of, I'm not sure what, maybe Venice Beach or something like that. Get your camera out, that type of thing. But if you're staying in LA, you get there as your end port. Stay a couple of days and enjoy, absolutely. Sylvie, hey Bonnie, get in the water to do some water aerobics. You will feel great afterwards. She's laughing out loud. D&G, dilly dilly. Debbie Manuel, dilly dilly, D&G. Tom Henry, Nurse Nancy, was listening to you partying in Florida. Never did see you mention Sharon. Did I miss it? Susan, love that new T-shirt. Megan, dinner time. Sheila, I laugh a lot. I thought you said something else, Biff. Gregory Toomer, you all must be retired. Everybody feels so young. Bonnie, Sheila, I feel like that every day. One big ouch. Debbie, hey, I love the colors of that new shirt. Sheila, dilly dilly. D&G, Bruce, I need your giggle juice. It's in the DNA. I can't help you there. This is just caffeine-free Coke. Caffeine-free Diet Cola, which I love. Keeps me kind of, hydrated. Sorta. Anyway, what can I say? Sheila, dilly dilly is right. D&G, I'm at work, so can't have dilly dilly laughing out loud. Nurse Nancy, I couldn't film while hugging her, Tom. It's when I was crying laughing out loud. So what is Bruce doing? Lifting up his shirt? What the heck? Well, I'm showing off the logo. I'm trying to show off the logo. I mean, can a guy show off the logo? It's not like I'm doing this and you can see everything, because I'm not going to do that. No, Vivian, I will not do that. I'm just going to show the logo. That's all you get. That's it. Okay. Funny. Tom Henry, watch Griff and Alicia, and you will see Nurse Nancy and Sharon at sea. There you go. Sylvan, I went to a yoga class on board one day. They gave me a mat, so I took a nap. Yoga is very relaxing. That instructor had no sense of humor. Didn't the instructor get paid? What are they worried about? You're the perfect customer. Just give the guy a mat, put him in the corner, he'll sleep his butt off, and you get paid for an hour. I mean, it's perfect. Oh, man, kids today, oh my. Bonnie, Nurse Nancy, I was crying watching you. Vivian, I'll have a dilly for you. Okay. Cat. Bruce, at Scottish Highland Games, they tend to have a knobby knees contest. Oh, no. Nurse Nancy, I posted my own experience. And also there was a live stream that got together, Tom. And let's continue on. Maurice Martins, get a buffer and sparkles. Get you a little closer. We have a disco Bruce party. Nurse Nancy, it was so emotional, Bonnie. Must be the kilt, says Kat. Sheila saying to Kat. Okay, Duncan, maybe something off iPad, even though you sound fine from my Apple TV. Maybe some. I don't know what you're talking. I can't figure that out, Duncan. Andrew, hi Bruce. I love your channel, and it's a very funny show. Andrew, sometimes it's not meant to be funny, but it just works out that way. I would rather that everyone laughs during this show than anything else. No question about it. I get such a kick out of doing this show every day. It's work. I'll tell you that, though. It's work, and every day, 6 days a week, I'm on it. So anyway, we're having fun. Thank you, Andrew, very much. Take. So Duncan says take. So the message was, what did you mean by that, Duncan? I overshot now. Oh, man, I'm trying to read your comment. Maybe take off iPad, even though you sound fine from my Apple TV. Maybe take off iPad. I don't know what that, I still don't know what you mean by this, my friend. I'm just not technical. And you guys ought to know that. Okay, anyway, let's go back here. Cat Rose, Pride Fishies, Bonnie, Nurse Nancy, I know, it was quite a wonderful group of vloggers. Loved seeing Liz, Breen, and family. Sheila, I'm part Scottish, Irish, French, Indian, I don't know, a real mixed up kid. Megan, we can never miss, what's that, miss crude level, I don't know what that means. Nurse Nancy, I'll be missing tomorrow's show, gotta work. Nurse Nancy, make the money. 90 in Lake Worth, Florida, hot, says Bonnie. Megan, Nurse Nancy, call in sick. Vivian, Sheila, I'm full-blooded mongrel. Oh, man. Full-blooded mongrel. Love it. We missed you yesterday, Vivian. We missed you. Oh, my gosh. Sheila's laughing. I've been called many things, Vivian. Have a good day back at work, says DG. Oh my gosh, Barbie. I'm 53. I feel like 150. Lawrence Robinson. Hi, Bruce. 70 degrees and sunny in Marlborough, New Hampshire. Gas is 262. A spring 71. A spring 71 day. Welcome, Lawrence, to this wacky show we're having today. I gotta say though, this is not uncommon. This kind of attitude on this show. I'm just reading the comments, man. I'm just trying to catch up with these comments. These comments, I'm still, how far behind? I'm still 5 minutes behind on the wording. So you guys are 5 minutes ahead of me. I'm just catching up with the conversation. It just breaks me up. Oh my God. D&G will be back on trivia. That's right. Tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, I'm live for trivia and D&G will be here. Right on, you guys. Vivian, complete with Viking helmet. There you go. Brittany, Bruce, don't forget to set an alarm if you take a nap between shows. Oh yes, not like Tuesday night. Folks, Tuesday night, I slept. I had a nap between shows, and I woke up 15 minutes into trivia and joined the show late while people were talking amongst themselves. And apparently Sylvan was knocking the house down. You gotta love it. Susan R., you guys are funny. Sheila, bye D&G. Don't work too hard. Dilly dilly later. Megan, I should have had a meeting tonight with my new coworker. Quit today. Woot woot. Was not a fan of her. There you go. Let's go here. I like Viking helmets, says Sheila. Jeffrey, 56, but feeling like I'm about 96. We have 64 thumbs ups on this show today. Thank you so much for this, you guys. I really appreciate these thumbs ups. 56 of you are still here. I've had super chat donations today for a new microphone. I got Peter Heckema sending me a donation to get a webcam on my computer. I mean, I'm going to be so technically lost with all these new toys, but thank you for helping me out. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you're here. Okay, moving on to try to catch up with you guys. McShiggity Pilots, departing from LA to Mexican Riviera on the Joy. Right on, sir. And that'll be an interesting drive, an interesting ship to be on. Let us know all about it, please. Vivian, Sheila matches me, pigtails. Sheila, laughing out loud. Susan R, and we aren't in our rarest form today. Sheila likes that. McShiggity, staying in LA 2 days before and after. Right on. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You can go to Pink's. You should go to Pink's. You know what Pink's is? Hot dog stand. You got to go to Pink's near Hollywood. Look it up on Google. Get your butt over there and prepare to wait an hour in line. It's worth it. And get yourself a Pink's hot dog. And then you can walk in the Hollywood area there. Check out the rest of the. There's so much to see. So much to see. You'll have a good time. All right. Other good idea for food. Go to the train station, the Union Station, which is right beside old downtown LA. Across the street, go to Felipe's, Phillipes, like Felipe, something like that. Felipe's. Roast beef sandwiches or pork roast sandwiches to die for. Established 1910, something like that. Still there. The only restaurant allowed in LA that still is allowed to put sawdust on the floor. From the old days, if you know anything about restaurant history, back in the 20s and the 30s and the 40s, you used to have sawdust sprinkled on the floor every day and swept up at the end of the day, and new sawdust the next morning for the drippings. The food was so juicy, you had drippings, especially at these takeout places, and the sawdust gathered it up. You wouldn't slip. This restaurant doesn't have a whole bunch of drippings all over the place. It has a sawdust as a sort of a sentimental good old days thing. And I notice I'm just freezing up here, so I'm just going to see if you're all getting me or not. Let's see here. First, the show was sponsored by Elmer for that. Oh my gosh. Let's go here. Not sure if I'm on live or not. I might be frozen out. I can't say for sure. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let's see. Can you hear me? I'm going to ask you at all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there? Can any of you hear me? We hear you. Getting audio but frozen video. Okay, my camera, my iPad has frozen on me. I don't know why. It has, but thank you for being there. Let me see if I can do anything about it. I'm not sure if I can do a darn thing about any of it. Not that, and I'm not sure. Just a second, folks. No, that's not going to work. Okay, hang on. I'm going to attempt touching a button. So let's see what happens. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I don't want to stop streaming. I want to stream. I would love the camera to work. This needs to be a new Facebook photo. There you go. Thank you, guys. You're too kind.